Hi everyone, it's Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com, and it's Friday, November 26, 2010. Here with a free college football pick. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, and I always love Thanksgiving, a full day of football. I always love the day after Thanksgiving, which is today, and of course the following Saturday. And, anytime there's college football, but the day after Thanksgiving is almost like a Saturday of college football. It's a bonus day. The game started at 11 o'clock Eastern time. They run all night long until I think the last game starts at like 10 o'clock Eastern time. And we have number 1 Oregon going tonight. We got, it's not just, any old games. They're not like throwing in the Hawaii against Fresno State game at us or something. We have actual ranked teams going at that time as well. But, just a full day of football. We have it all covered at SportsChatPlace.com over on the free site. We have write-ups on all the college football games, all the NFL games this weekend, of course. And we also have, write-ups of NHL hockey, international soccer, NBA basketball. Soon we'll be starting up our college basketball coverage in earnest. But, just a lot going on. Of course, we haven't started college basketball. We don't have enough coverage right now as far as people writing. So if you're interested in writing sports, by all means, contact me, Mitch at SportsChatPlace.com. We're looking for writers for the free site right now. So if it's something you're interested in, just contact me, Mitch at SportsChatPlace.com, and we can discuss this further. But something you'll want to also discuss further is joining our premium section. We've been lighting it up, and my best bets and our staff's best picks from the top handicappers in the world today. And really no better value out there on the internet, and I don't think too many people can have a much better record than we have in there either. So it's double-edged, and it's all systems go as far as the premium section. So if you're not a member, by all means, now is the time. No better time than the present. But anyways, let's get to today's college football game, our free pick at least, and full slate of games like we said. But it's all the trophy games. Bedlam, Floyd of Rosedale this weekend, clean old-fashioned hate. The old Oaken Bucket will be given out, the Land Grant Trophy, just all sorts of these trophies and name games. And of course, the Egg Bowl in the SEC, but the big one in the SEC this weekend, the Iron Bowl. And that happens today, and it's Auburn against Alabama, just like it always is. And these two teams, they don't ever really need a reason to get fired up for this one. I think they were born to be fired up for this one. And both, most of the players that play on these teams, they grow up dreaming of playing on these teams, and they dream of playing in this game. To these teams, to these teams and to a lot of their fan bases, this game is bigger than any bowl game. This game is bigger than any kind of national championship, conference championship, anything like this. This is the season, is this game. And of course, for Alabama, this is going to make or break their season because they have 2 losses. They're not playing for a national championship. They're not going to the conference championship game. They might go to a decent bowl game, probably not a BCS bowl game, especially if they lose this game. They're not going to a BCS bowl game. That would be a certainty. But Auburn, they have all the chips on the table for this one because they already have clinched a spot in the SEC championship game, but they're thinking national title and BCS championship game. They're thinking of running the table, and of course Cam Newton, their quarterback, thinking Heisman Trophy as well. There's another story behind Cam Newton. We all know that. We've heard it in the news. I don't know if it's true, but we all know that we've seen these stories throughout the years of various players, and where there's smoke, there's usually fire. So if Auburn wins the national championship, Newton wins the Heisman Trophy, that will all remains to be seen. It usually takes a few years to sort that stuff out. So, even though the story will end for now at the end of this season, more than likely it's something that we're going to hear about for many, many years to come. And I'm sure Auburn fans, administration, and everybody else is not too thrilled about that. But what they have is a heck of a ball player in Newton. They can really move the ball, this Auburn offense. It's not just Newton alone. They got Fannin, they got McCallum. They got all kinds of stuff going on with that Auburn offense. The defense, they do give up points. They are definitely vulnerable, and they've given up plenty of points in a lot of games this season. Of course, Arkansas lit them up for 40, but they put 60 plus on Arkansas in that game. Alabama, their defense not as good as it's been in years past, and their offense, though, very, very good. Of course, they have Trent Richardson and they had Mark Ingram, last year's Heisman Trophy winner. They have McElroy, who's lost 2 games this season, which is more games than he's lost at any other level. And Julio Jones, who might be one of the best wide receivers in the nation. Of course, Mays they have, and Hanks, and the list goes on and on and on as far as it goes for Alabama offensive talent. On defense, their defense not as good as it was on last year's team, and really has been in the thorn of the side of this team. Now, when we look at Alabama's record, the 2 losses, Both those losses were the only games this season where the Alabama defense gave up over 20 points. And I know that's not a very high total, but I got to say that I expect Auburn to score well over 20 points in this game. I think Alabama scores way over 20 points in this one as well. I just think that Auburn outscores Alabama. And my pick for this game, I think Auburn wins this game outright on the money line. So my pick is Auburn outright on the money line. If you want to take Auburn with the points, that's fine too. They're getting 4 in this thing, so Auburn plus 4. But I'd say Auburn on the money line to win outright is our pick. So this is Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out all of our sports picks write-ups in action at SportsChatPlace.com. We have free picks and write-ups on every sport, every single game. And, of course, we have SportsChatPlace.com Premium Edition, my best bets, our staff's best bets, and, of course, picks from some of the top handicappers in the world today. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got another full slate of those named games coming up tomorrow.